Hey guys, this is Cyber Saloon. So today we're going to be going over ReZero episode 6. So we pick up from last time to where our favorite psychopath is about Subaru. So his new save point kind of seems to be him after he's completed the first trial within Sanctuary, after he faces his parents. So we see, like we did last time, that Amelia has failed hers. She's crying and she's very traumatized by what she had to have seen within her past or things she has to face. So up until like a couple of days ago, I didn't know what that trial could have been for Amelia. Up until I saw the OVA, Frozen Bond. So in Frozen Bond, there's two things within that OVA which I think are very related to what she may be experiencing. Um, she saves a family at the very beginning from this ape-like creature. It's this giant ape-like creature, and it's about to kill a family. And she kills the creature, and when she goes to check on the family, they start calling her a witch. They start calling her half elf, and they just tell her to fuck off. We're scared of you. We don't want anything to do with you. She loses control of her power, and she ends up killing that whole entire family. And there's another instance within the OVA Frozen Bond to where there's some people who come to kidnap her, among other things. And another one of those ape-like beasts comes back up, and she loses control of her power again. And we kind of see like their power, like it makes these crystals form within inside of you. And then this time, like the crystal drains all the blood that's within this ape-like creature's body, and it actually affects some of the other people within the party who's come to kidnap her as well. So that's what I think it could be. It's related to, for those of you that are caught up on the light novel, um, I am not. I'm waiting till the end of season 2 to kind of catch up on the light novels. So after that, we see Subaru and Amelia talking, and Subaru offers to take Amelia's position in Sanctuary and finish the trial in her stead. This does not go well. It upsets Amelia pretty a lot, and because Amelia kind of reads it in like two different ways. Like she thinks that Subaru kind of views her as too weak to kind of complete these trials, and she also kind of views it as like, oh, she can't do it, so I'm gonna have to do it for her. And given her ambition that she wants to become the ruler of the country, and just her as a person, she kind of views it in a way like, oh, he doesn't think I can do it. So that upsets her for understandable reasons. So Subaru doesn't do it, which is weird because Garfield in the previous episode has said that you should complete the trial in Amelia's stead by when he's taking Subaru back to the mansion. But this time, Garfield says that it should be Amelia that completes the trial. So we still need to see what's going on there, why Garfield has flipped this time. So Subaru ends up heading back to the mansion because Subaru thinks that Frederica might be up to no good, and there's also some things that don't make sense to him. Obviously, Elsa being there and killing everyone, and so he goes back with Ram to try to sort things out. And him and Ram get back to the mansion, and I think another reason that Subaru took Ram to the mansion is specifically to see Rim. Subaru is the only person in the show and right now in the story where we're at who knows who Rim is, because everyone else doesn't know who she is, because all the memories of her to everyone else have been erased, for now at least. So Ram gets to see Rim, and then of course that Petra and Frederica are there at the mansion, and then Ram and Frederica end up talking, and we see that Frederica, her motivations, she is loyal, but she's under some oath, maybe in a spell, to where she can't talk about why she's doing some of the things that she's doing. And then, in ReZero fashion, when everything seems to be okay, everything kind of goes to shit. So Petra and Subaru and everyone else are kind of getting along, and then our favorite psychopath Elsa shows up to the mansion and starts, wrecking shit, trying to kill everyone. So they're trying to get out of the mansion, but Subaru doesn't want to leave without Rim because Subaru thinks that Elsa will still kill Rim inside the mansion. I think he wants to get Beatrice out as well, but Beatrice, in my opinion, I think could probably take Elsa. Obviously, Rim would be pretty dead, but Beatrice is a pretty powerful spirit from what we've seen in the show, and some things have been referenced to her. She's extremely powerful. I don't think that Elsa would ever stand a chance against Beatrice, but So Frederica like kind of transforms into like this beast because she's half she's half beast. She has beast in her blood. She turns into this giant lion creature to go fend off Frederica. So Ram and Petra try to go back to get Rim, and things do not end well. Things do not end well at all. Their conversation kind of lingered on for too long, in my opinion. So, and then everyone just dies. Like there's like this, like Elsa's just wrecking shit, and everyone just dies. You see, there's a crazy moment like when it's dark where you see Subaru has been blasted like out of the mansion, and he's like he's like holding a piece of Petra's arm. So like a 12-year-old girl, and she just got butchered. Ram's dead, and so is Pastry. It's the dragon creature that Subaru has a bond with. Like they also killed him too. So Subaru wants to see Rim one last time before he ends up going back to a saving point, and Beatrice saves him. He goes into Beatrice's room, and he questions her, so why, what the hell, why did you save me? So, a pretty interesting episode. I'm very curious to see what Beatrice's conversation with Subaru is going to be. I think she has some questions for him, specifically regarding sloth. So, at the beginning of the season, she kind of brings up to him like what happened to like his ability, because we find out that if you kill one of the archbishops, you basically inherit that ability. So I think that Beatrice is going to end up talking to Subaru about that, and Subaru's going to have to kill himself because obviously, like, they're not going to leave Rim, Petra, and Frederica just dead during this episode and not come back to it. So I think Beatrice is probably going to end up answering some questions that Subaru has. And Subaru also probably has some good questions for Beatrice. We could probably find out about, like, maybe, like, who contacted Elsa, because that's, like, the main thing he's trying to find out, like, right now. Like, why is Elsa at the mansion? I don't think Frederica or anyone specifically has obviously would ever contact her. I think it's more up in the air, because Subaru should have Sloth now, but I don't think it's related to that. So I guess we'll kind of have to find out in the next episode to why Elsa is there to begin with. Well, that's all I got for this video today. I think the next episode will be more telling. Maybe give some more insight into why Elsa's there, or at the very least, probably should get some interesting bits out of Beatrice and Subaru talking. Well, guys, tell me what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video.